before you play the beta, you need to change these 3 settings. First one, off rip. Go over to movement, sprint assist. Make sure it's on tac sprint assist, so when you automatically move forward, automatically going straight into tac sprint. Then, very important, go show more, sprint assist delay. Make sure you have this at 0. It defaults at 400, and there's a delay for you to tac sprint. It's terrible. Make sure you have it at 0. It made my movement feel so off and off. The game just felt so weird, and like I knew something was wrong, and then this was it. Then for sprint assist sideways and backwards, it's just preference. You could have it off, both off. You won't notice the difference. You can have them both on. You won't really notice the difference. I just play with off and on. The second setting you need to change right away is right below in movement. Go to slide/dive behavior. Hybrid has been the way for a while now, so make sure you have it hybrid. If I had to choose either slide or dive, sliding is definitely more important. You barely see people dive as much, but there are times where if you dived and aimed at him, you would have got that kill. I would run hybrid. Once you get the movement down, you're going to be cooking kids, so hybrid is easily the best way to go. Now for the final setting that you need to change right away, go over to interface, gameplay HUD presets, and make sure yours is on magnified. This makes the minimap massive, not too big though, pause. It's pretty big though, and you can just see the map so much easier. You see the red pings, you don't have to like look all the way to the left, you don't have to like glance too far. The map is like right there, super easy to see. If that's not what you want, you could just test out all of these. Just make sure you know you can change your HUD. Then this is a part 2 to this. Go over the colors all the way down and make sure you have filter 2, both a hundo and a hundo. This makes the game look so much easier on the eyes. The reds pop more, the game's more vibrant. The game on default is a little dull, and it's kind of hard to like see enemies, if I'm being honest with you. With these settings for color, the game just looks so much more vibrant. Enemies are easier to see. There's no reason for you not to change it. Alright, for what you probably clicked on the vid for, these are the display settings. Starting off with view, I just have off, 120 affected, default, off, least 50, off. Now for display, everything should be like normal, what you had before. Just copy down these settings. Just make sure you have 2.2 and on plus boost. I have VSync off, unlimited for frame rates, focus mode 0. Now for quality, 100 upscaling, fidelity cast, that's an important one. Make sure you have that. 70 RAM. Now for details and textures, I'm gonna just fly through them all. I got low, off, off, low, optimize, low, off, high, off, low, near, low, off. You might be thinking low for details, the game's gonna look trash. Trust me, the game is not gonna look bad. The game honestly looks better, a lot easier to see than it does when it's on very high, which was what it was at before. Just trust me, copy these settings. Not only does the game look easier to see, easier on the eyes, but you get more frames as well. Now for controller, if you care, these are my other settings. I run an 8.7. Oh, another thing is dead zones. They've reset the dead zones in the beta, so make sure it's not at the default 15. Make sure you drop it down to the point where you're not getting that stick drift. Just experiment with it, move it up, move it down. Aiming, I do run everything normal except for ADS multiplier. It just makes it so much easier to control recoil, in my opinion. Everything else should be normal. Movement, I already told you about that. Mantle assist, crouch assist, off for that. Auto door peek, that's just when you like do that little rainbow peek. You can have it off and the game feels like any other COD, but I like to have it on. Movement settings, that's just what I have for that. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Combat, 1x1, hold. These are my other settings for that. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. These are the best settings to use for the beta. So if you're not playing the beta yet and you're gonna wait till it's free for everyone, make sure you save this, watch it later, make sure you have it down, because the game is gonna feel and look terrible.
You look like a nigga that gonna lie?
I'll give you that.
Bad bitch named Ali. That's me. Run up, you get hit. Niggas shooting out the backseat. Usain Bolt, make them run like a track meet. Flexing on these niggas, damn, I'm feeling like an athlete. Louis on my sweater. Could've did good, but I decided to do better. I'ma do better.